Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your mid-month reading for January. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get straight in here to what you're thinking and feeling. Okay, Cancer Leo. Cancer Leo. Best message for Cancer Leo, please. Best message for Cancer Leo. Best message for Cancer Leo. Karmic trench. This is talking about the karmic past ties that you have, whether it's in past life or this life. However, it is still within the past, and you're keeping yourself tied to these karmic kind of chains, not seeing past the learning lessons. Okay, 1 second. Let's go ahead and clarify on that. This card's not only going to clarify on the karmic trench, but the entire reading. Oops, look at that. It's going to be the base chakra. Getting back to the roots, and then you have communication. These are the things that's kind of holding back, right? See if those come back out. But it's getting back to your foundations and the roots of yourself, remembering where you came from and what you're supposed to learn. So, let's see. Scrolls is saying, Four Scrolls is talking about digging yourself deeper into the karmic trench is getting harder and harder to escape. So the pattern is not unknown to you. You recognize it in your relationships, in your jobs, and certainly in your beliefs, behaviors, and responses. It's time to take charge of your karma by altering the inner ideas, feelings, and patterns that cause you to make sabotaging choices. So every time you notice yourself making an old choice that digs you deeper into your karmic trench, you can change your mind and your actions. This will require your conscious effort every step of the way. Okay, so this is talking about breaking the karmic pattern. If you notice that you're dating the same kind of person over and over again, change that, right? Change the pattern. If you notice that you're doing something that causes a sabotaging outcome, try to change that pattern, right? So, because you want to get away from that. And this will get you back to the roots of your being, getting you back to where you need to be, learning the lesson. Okay. So getting straight in here. Let's see what the karmic trench is mostly talking about for you. Getting straight into the situation is going to take place in the present, the near past, and the near future. And the past here is going to be probably pretty important because it's going to talk about this trench that you keep digging for yourself. Okay. Clarify on the present, the past, and the near future, please. There it is. So, in the present, you have the love begins is upside down. So whatever you're doing, you're not loving it. It's not helping. And this is because you can't see it, right? With third eye chakra upside down. Okay, so move straight into the past. Clarify the karmic trench for the past, please. There it is. It has to do with things that you love. And your firm foundations upside down. Now, we're talking about the firm foundations. That's what I have, and that's the same thing, getting to the root, right, of the situation. In fact, it even shows this is right here within the back of the spine, between the hips and the back of the spine. That is the root chakra. So, definitely clarifying there. You got a lot of chakras coming up over here. And in the near future, you have the passions ignited, the fulfillment of wishes, and the awareness is still upside down. So still, your third eye and your crown are still upside down. Okay, so once again, lots of sharp, at least, hopefully that passions ignite is going to come up as a good thing. So with your heart chakra over here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 6, 7, just say 7, right? 7. Now, 7 cards, we're talking about what? Reaching the higher intuition. We're talking about the spiritual being of yourself. And that's what karmic is reaching past that and growing. So getting straight to it over here with the heart chakra, clarifying the heart chakra. Find the heart chakra, please. That's right here. Commitment. It has to do with commitment. The heart being open and commitment in the past. Okay. So, commitment to yourself, commitment to love. I have the one of roses over here. It's okay, so you want to look at this, okay, because the picture is very important. These are roses all over the place. I know from the camera view it might look like, I don't know, Christmas lights. Kind of looks like that. But these are all roses, and there's roses over here as well. So the roses are scattered around a contract on a brightly lit desk. When the card appears upright, it means that the valuable union is at hand. A romantic commitment may be coming your way. Now, this is in the past, so you had this commitment in the past. Okay, so just remember. Or perhaps a love from your past lives is returning to you. Now, this is interesting. This card is talking about, the karmic trench is talking about past lives. So, like I said, whether it's the past from high school or a past life, meaning that you were someone else, take it how it resonates. Okay, you'll know, if it was somebody from your past high school, college days, something of this, right? Or if it was somebody that you just felt very close to that might have been like, whoa, we may have known each other in the past. However it is, because it says this card, I'm just going to go back to this card really fast because this is very interesting. It's talking about past lives. This says, this card reveals a difficult pattern in your life, a pattern of self-defeating feelings, thoughts, and actions that you've been brought forward from previous incarnations. You return to this life with the intention of breaking this karmic pattern, but you got pulled into the old thoughts and behaviors. You've been digging yourself deeper into a karmic trench that gets harder and harder to escape. So yes, and then it's talking about these relationships. Do you, recognize this, relationship? Does it feel like maybe you've done it again and again and again? Are you aware that you're doing the same thing over and over again? And that they have the same outcome over and over again? And you could be asking yourself, oh my God, yes, every relationship I have keeps ending the same way. It's because you're stuck in this old pattern. So yes, the same thing. It's almost like it says this card could also indicate the signing of other types of papers, including the sale or purchase of a house or beginning of a new investment. So you could have even been selling a house in the past as well. Okay, so no, it says all kinds of things. But really, to me, this really feels like you had this past person, and then from that one person, it just kept building and building and building, right? And you open your heart to this, and it was very open, but there was just no firm foundations to this, and it just feels like it's over. It's just repeating itself. Okay, repeating itself. Now, somebody else had this as well. If I could just remember who it was, you might want to watch that one too. Capricorn Aquarius. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn Aquarius, it could be that person is dealing with the same thing. That could be your karmic tie. Okay, so if that was the person. Okay, so there's a Cap Aquarius cusp. Okay, so yeah, it went nowhere. It went nowhere. We're just going to say that. It went nowhere. I opened my heart to you. I gave you everything that it was, and then it's just all stopped and went stale. There was nothing there. Yeah. but you had the realizations it was not going to go anywhere. So you moved on as the Empress and continued to keep doing what you're doing. Now, this could be that you were married to this person. Maybe this piece of paper is marriage, and maybe you're the mother or the father of their children. Okay. And you just realized this was, maybe you knew it had karmic ties. Maybe there were things that were unfolding around you, and maybe every relationship since then has kind of been digging you a trench. Take it how it resonates. But however it is, you're the Empress over here, and you're going back to loving yourself, because it doesn't feel like the commitments that you have are working. Nothing is working. Yeah. Eight of Swords. My firm foundations are unstable. My relationships are unstable. Over here, this would be upside down, right? I don't have my firm foundations. Working on the stability, working on the prosperities and the abundance of love, especially with the Venus over here in the heart chakra. But it just feels like every time you're getting into these relationships, like it said, it's just the same cycle, the same thing over and over. And you're looking for the new blessings. You're looking for someone to change. You're looking for a new beginning, a new type of person, a new relationship that is meaningful to you. But it's saying you're not going to find it until you figure out that you are stuck in a loophole of thought, behaviors, the way you're doing things. So you always feel like relationship-wise, you just keep licking your wounds one way or another, right? Always nursing yourself back to health. So yeah, it's like almost kind of like being, almost kind of might have this like stuck in time thing. I move from this person, and then we have the same problems. Why? And it's, you're just digging yourself deeper and deeper where the love begins over here in the present. This is the problem, right? The problem is you want to be the Nine of Pentacles. You want to travel on. You see yourself as this beautiful single person, and you love yourself because you do see yourself as this Venetian energy. But there's something that's going on deeper, and you can't figure it out. I'm lovable. It shows you're lovable. The Nine of Pentacles is a very lovable person, but you can't figure this out. How come I can't get to where I want to be? How come I can't get to where the love begins? Why is it the same thing? It's because of this karmic chain that you have to become more aware of. Yeah. Spiritual belief system. Not giving yourself the opportunities to change the way you're doing things. With the Hierophant there, it's not even changing your beliefs. I wouldn't want you to change your spiritual beliefs. That's not what it's saying. What it's saying is changing behaviors, changing the way you're doing things, looking deeper within yourself to have more spiritual belief that things can change, because it just feels like it's a lot of confusion on what is going on within yourself. So it's almost like you're traditionally going for the same type of energy all the time. Okay. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I always date the guy, you know, maybe he's the one that wears the leather jacket and rides the motorcycle. And, you know, and Spirit is like, no, I don't want you to do that anymore. I want you to go for the guy that, you know, I don't know, maybe he's the lifeguard, or, you know, maybe he wears a business suit instead of a leather coat. Something that's different, something that is changing the outcome of what fish you're going for in the sea. That will change the Seven of Cups upside down from the confusion of the relationships of what you've been going through to giving you more options, right? And changing the scenario. It's actually going to change the karmic, because you're going to actually break that karmic cycle. But you're not aware of it at this time. You do not see this happening. Literally, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to date the guy with the leather jacket and you're going to say, I don't see that happening. I'm not going for the nerd that sits at the cubicle. Sorry, I don't know who that was for, but I heard that. And I, you know, because he might not be the hottest thing for me. Okay, I like the smell of leather. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost to the point where it's like, you don't see this ever happening. Okay, take it how it resonates, guys. Okay, but that's what I heard. Okay, that was it. Like, I'm not dating, you know, I'm not into lawyers, you know, I'm into bartenders. Okay, well, then find a different kind of bartender. Maybe he doesn't work at the local bar. Maybe he works in the Olive Garden bar, right? A different kind of bartender. So you kind of don't see yourself doing this. So you're keeping yourself blinded to the change in the present. Yeah, for love. It's definitely love. You will have a healthier outcome of love if you change it up. Because you just keep going for the same thing. It's the same cycle, the same belief system, the same this, the same that, and it's not working, but yet you continue to keep going back to what's not working. So every time you figure out that this is not working, whether it's love or whether it's this, whether it's that, whatever it is that's not working for you, you have to change it. Okay, guys, you have to change it because it's not giving you your 9 of Cups. This is not satisfying to you. It's not going to end right. It's going to end the same. And it doesn't matter if the outcome is 100% the same. And that is not what it means. It means it ends with you not having them as an individual instead of a couple. Right? Okay, so take it how it resonates. It could even be job, okay? Because it's whatever love is. Love does not have to be a relationship. It's the relationship of whatever it is. Relationship does not mean a couple all the time. It doesn't mean love in general. It just means the cooperations within the unity of something, right? Could be work. If you know that you keep going to the same dead-end job over and over and over again, and you keep going for the same kind of job, why do I keep ending up with the same kind of job? You got to look out there for something a little bit different, right? It's like, stop working at the mall. Find some place, you know what I mean? Maybe you want to work for just a regular store, right? Maybe you want to work for, the regular store itself instead of the mall itself, right? That type of energy. A 3 of Pentacles, yeah. Because in the end, it's going to give you the recognition, the rewards, and it's going to have the growth and the success that you need. But you need to see it for what it is. We have lessons to learn on this planet. We're not just here to run around, and live life and just woohoo the whole thing. There are things that have to be done, right? I mean, life's a game. Why do we do these things? It's just so we can go home, What's the point? I can't really tell you that. I don't think no one really understands the 100% point, right? We all have theories of what the point is, but no one has the real points. But we do know one thing. There are karmic tests. There are karmic cycles. There are karmic debts. There are all these ties and all these learning things that we have to get through. That's all we, and every religion knows that, right? So here we go with the passions ignited. Passions ignited. This is whatever all of a sudden infuses your heart. It could be the passion of writing, the passion of, maybe you like to write poetry, the passions of getting back to a job that lights your fire and lights the passion. Maybe it's the passion within you that finds that person, right? However it is. 5 of Pentacles upside down, saying that your belief system is changing now. It is changing now, Cancer, Leo. You are feeling the passion. And if you decide that, I don't want anyone and I just want to stay alone, make it your passion, right? Maybe you're saying, I don't want another person. Maybe you don't, right? And that's fine, right? And that's totally fine. Then ignite the passions within yourself to still break the trench. Figuring that piece out for yourself. But whatever beliefs you still have about being alone, you're still going to have to change a little bit, right? So that your success can still come up. So you have the 5 of Pentacles. Everything's going to be okay. Your belief system is changing. Whoa, King of Cups upside down. Now, look, somebody has a King of Cups over here. They might be holding on to this King of Cups right now. Okay, or it could just be yourself. Maybe it was because you're emotionally, we're feeling a little unstable, trying to get back to your Ritz over here, trying to get back to the passions that you want. Or you could be dealing with a Pisces who is not favorable, and you're realizing, fine, you know what? They are the ones that do not give me the passion that I'm looking at. Now I'm going to look deep within myself and say, hey, does this Pisces connect to this? It's what I'm hearing. You're looking and you're watching this and you're saying, now I'm looking at my own Pisces saying, you know what? I think they might end up connecting to this because I've been dating them and they're going to end up this is going to end up the same way because they're unstable. They do not have the emotional health, excuse me, that I am looking for. Am I going on the old belief system? Is this the reason that me and Pisces are having a bad time together? Is this why they make me feel like I want to go under the water and become a mermaid? But you're a crab, so it's like, I hide out in my shell, but they're making me want to go under the water, right? So it's almost like you're looking now at what is starting to ignite your passions. And it's almost feeling like you're digging deep within your own roots over here saying, I don't know. I don't know if this is, maybe this is why me and Pisces are having a problem. It does not have to be a Pisces. It's just the energy they're bringing on, that over emotional Pisces energy. Okay, so yes. And starting to realize the toxicities that you have within this relationship. Now, it's interesting because for a lot of you, even though you could be in this relationship, you still consider yourself as kind of a single person, an individual, right? You haven't really come to the conclusion, maybe haven't come really to the conclusion that you are actually, committed to somebody. So maybe it's just somebody that you're looking at. Maybe it's somebody you've dated a couple of times and you still see yourself as this single, beautiful person. And if you are a lot closer within a relationship, it's just maybe because you're not married, right? Coming up with this in the 9. So with the fulfillment of wishes, it's like you're starting to understand, yes, the Ace of Cups. You're starting to understand where you're going to start having the new beginnings and the healings and trying to fix a lot of the things that are going on around you. And I do believe you're going to, because this is going to catch your focus. This video in itself, I just heard it, is going to catch your focus. This is going to make you have the aha moment if this resonates with you. Because before, your awareness was upside down and now you're seeing. You're actually offering the olive branch to yourself to have the awareness of what is going on. Before, you were blinded and you couldn't understand, why does this cycle keep going this way? Why do I have bad luck in this area? What is, it's not you. It's the way you're doing things. King of Swords. Now look, now you could be having a King of Swords. As soon as you change everything out, you could have this beautiful Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra coming at you. This is an Aquarius card. Okay, and if it's not this beautiful person coming at you with love, and opening the doors to it. Now look, these are way two different energies over here. Got the free loving King of Swords with the wishy-washy Pisces, right? So that's two way different energies and two way different kind of people. And if it's not, it could even be new work with a new boss. However it is, but you're aware now. And this is the truth, because the King of Swords is all about truth. There's nothing less than. So you're going to be speaking the truth about this, right? The truth is going to kind of set you free over here. So yes, of course, this could make somebody very upset, and it could be that King of Cups is going to be very upset about the situation that you were looking at. And there could even be a little bit of jealousy in the end, because it does feel like for some of you in the near future, you're going to figure out what's going on, understand what's going on. You might cut the ties to the King of Cups, male or female, doesn't matter. Finding this new person way down the line over here within a couple of months, a month or so. And then it could actually enrage the King of Cups to become the Queen of Wands. Now, this King of Cups might actually be a fire sign, right? It could be a Leo, Aries or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but they are switching their energy. Switching their energy to jealousy, bitterness, might even be drama, causing some drama for you. And this is because you've taken action, you've done a self-sacrifice, because you have the understanding of what's going on. Okay, and the reason is because you don't want the chaos and the overwhelming anymore, because it feels like this is the same thing going over and over and over, and it's just kind of like replaying itself out. So you're going to take the authority back. You are going to become your own emperor and take your throne back and say, I understand what's going on. And I do really believe you will. Yep, and you're not going to give to this anymore. You're going to let it go. Why? Because you're tired of having the Three of Swords. You're tired of looking out, trying to figure out what is going on. Why does this keep cycling itself? Why is it the same cycle over and over and over again? So you're going to break the cycle. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say. Yep, choose a new direction, recovery, and communicate clearly. Well, that about says it all, right? You're going to kind of have this like aha moment, choose a new direction, kind of communicate clearly with yourself, with the angels, you know, and kind of have this understanding come to you. And that's going to cause a recovery, and that's actually going to break the chains of this karmic trench. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.